The cult, long a part of human history and ever operating at the fringes of society. Populated by wayward souls at the edge of their dreams, seeking guidance, redemption, love. And to have followers of a cult, there must always be a leader, one with a vision, charisma, often with rugged good looks. These leaders begin idealistically, naively, but always the power is too much. They begin to manipulate and exploit those followers that have been promised a better way. Humanity may dream that cults are a thing of the past, yet they continue to exist despite mankind's efforts to stamp them out for good. This man, the former Robert Seymour Fenster, now known by the single name Bobo, sometimes pronounced Bobo, once in a while Meher Bobo, has quietly, ominously gathered a rabid group of followers he innocently calls his collaborators. Here, in some early footage, we see him ensnaring some of his future collaborators, almost always musicians. He often baits them in with the promise of playing songs by the clever pop rockers Fountains of Wayne. He professes to be able to teach them how to really play their instrument of choice without even touching it. From there, he plies them with creamy frozen yogurt from his temple. They lovingly refer to it as Bobo Froyo, and as he lords over them in his mandals, they become his to use as he sees fit. Without Bobo's knowledge, our camera crews have secretly filmed several collaborators. Here, for the first time, is the shocking footage. Parents, you may want to shield the eyes of your children.
At first, you don't see it his way. You can't see it, and then he shows you. He shows you the way it should be. And then you do it that way. That's how it usually works.
From the very first time that I collaborated with Meher Bobo, I felt that I understood for the first time exactly what it was that I was meant to do. And that was to dance and to sing without dancing and without singing, but simply to contemplate the realities that lie behind the reality. And this is how I came to see that I myself could never be myself unless I was not myself.
Buddy, we need to pray. It's time for Bobo. Bobo.
Mayor Bobo.
Bobo. Froyo.
You know, he's the most wonderful, amazing person. Bobo is like flowers.
I owe so much to Bobo. Before I saw his imitation of me in his video, I never saw myself the way I truly am. Thank you, Bobo. Thank you.
Make song for the great collaborator, Bobo.
How do we understand that which we cannot know? And how do we see that which cannot be seen? And how do we observe that which cannot be observed? Well, Meher Bobo says we cannot do any of these things, but we can do something else, but we don't know what it is.
Before I tasted the froyo of Bobo, I was Sister Mary Fishnets, and now Bobo has shown me the way. Hold your instrument and do not play it.
So I was first violin chair of the New Jersey Symphony Orchestra until Bobo taught me how to really play my instrument. Oh, this is my daughter, Chocolate Chocolate Chip.
Hi.
I used to be on all kinds of drugs and alcohol. I would drunk to alcohol, and now, since meeting Mayor Bobo, I'm going to college and I'm going to be a doctor.
I had this song in my head for him. Wait. I still need to work on it, but. That's for Bobo because he's taught me that there's no limitations. You can collaborate as long as you can get those little squares on the screen. You can fit another person there. Thank you.
Mayor Bobo, I wrote this for you. It's called Active Cultures. Sorry, wait. Okay. Sorry, wait.
Bobo.
When I first come to Mer Bobo, my life was a spiritual mess, and there was a vacuum where my soul should be. But Bobo gives me many things. He gives me frozen yogurt, which we call froyo. He teaches me how to find the song of the universe without playing the song of the universe. And Bobo also gives me a terrible Indian accent, a fake Indian accent, which I fear may be offensive to people actually from the Indian continent.
I'm so happy I don't have to pick up my guitar anymore.
Yeah, I was in this punk band for like a long time. I was like doing crazy stuff, like sniffing lines of instant coffee crystals, you know. And then Bobo turned me on to the music, the cosmic music of the unplayed string. Yeah.
Oh, what's that? My hand? I wear this glove as a reminder for Bobo that the instrument is not to be played. We must never force ourselves upon the instrument. We must wait for the instrument to ask us to be played. I am still waiting for that sign.
We must share the Bobo Froyo like we shared the Bobo.
Yes. Oh, we did. Oh, we didn't even talk about that. What, that I was married to him in his first life? And you in his past life? And you're...
I'm in the future life.
And we're like sister wives.
We are. Aww.
Many people ask me what it is about Bobo that makes him a worthy leader to follow. Is it a certain insight? Is it a divine inspiration that he gives us? No. But yes. And if you talk to my sister wives, and my brother husbands, and my sister children, and my male brides of my brother's sons, you will understand that we all get something from Bobo that you cannot get from reality.
Well, I knew this could be my first, last, best chance to have any hope for a fresh start and a new beginning for the first time again.
Our research has unearthed this next short music film created by members of Meher Bobo's cult. This film was removed at great personal risk, and it is the first time it has been seen on the outside. As is to be expected, it is a collaboration.
by living by the Tao of Fenster. Put some handles on and sit on the ground. Grab an old guitar but don't make a sound. So much happiness and peace can be found when you're living by the Tao of Fenster. You may feel like a loser now, but you can have it made like me. If you just embrace what Bob is named, the unfiltered cosmic libel-dee-dee. Life is waiting for you, don't you delay. So don't worry, just be happy today. Mayor Bobo's here to show you the way. Just start living by the Tao of Fenster. Made like me. If you just embrace what Bob is named, the unfiltered cosmic libel-dee-dee. Put some handles on and sit on the ground. Grab an old guitar but don't make a sound. So much happiness and peace can be found when you're living by the Tao of Fenster.
Bobo, visionary bringer of people together, or manipulator of people who want to be brought together, which is okay too. I leave it up to you, the pre-collaborators, to decide if there are any of you left.